So this is a volcano that's going to be very bad for us if we don't take care of it. So we're just gonna set our base right over here, connected to this blueite, and also in range of this mineral tile here. And then we'll just get going. It says it's a volcano, even though it's in a valley. I'm not sure that's how volcanoes work, but it's already going and bubbling over like crazy with all this breeder tile around the outside. So we need to get ahead of that. And I think we need to make use of this anti-creeper breeder up here. So first we need a factory to go in so we can process all of this, but also make sure our energy economy is looking good. Okay, so we have some anti-creeper being made. So let's bring in a sprayer right away, placing it right on here because the shield blocks anti-creeper. Although I guess I could turn that off, but once the sprayer is in position, we'll set it to always on. And now we have anti-creeper going across all this breeding tile here. That should at least keep the creeper wave at bay because there's already so much of it. Okay, good. The anti-creeper is going along the breeding tile like so. Very nice. Now let's get some mines in place. What's the best orientation for these? Probably like this. Yeah, that looks pretty even like that. Just making all of them at once. Oh, that really cranks up the usage. At least we had a good amount stored up. And the other resources that we need are way over here, plus some down in the valley. And there's also another shield over here with another wall of anti-creeper breeder things. But we can't really get to that easily with this massive, like, bowl of creeper in front of us. And you know, there's also all the other danger we have to keep track of, like the blob nests. They're launching 3 of them? That's ridiculous. And spore launchers too. Oh boy. Okay, at least the anti-creeper is up all over this range. So let's get our tower network going way out here, all along the edges of everything. And then we'll get a pylon set up too, because that's quite a ways to travel. And we should also get some weapons in place, at least like snipers. There's going to be 6 blobs. Oh, and they're gonna be targeting everything along this range. Just a whole crew of snipers, why not? And there go the spores. Okay, and yep, the blobs are reaching across there. I don't know where that one's going. Like, I don't even have buildings over there. And at least the spores aren't a threat right now. But we do have a blob right there. Oh, 2 of them, which are in for a bad time. Oh, so that blob went all the way over to this totem and detonated. That's interesting. Wow. Uh-oh. Oh no, one got through that tower. At least I can replace that. Now we should definitely make sure to get more mines in place, which if we set them up like this, that does put a lane on the outside for towers to go, which is good. This will give us a lot more energy production. And then refinery also goes down right here. Why don't we get 2 of them? That should speed up the process. And wow, the anti-creeper is handling a lot of this by itself. It already took over this low area here. I love that. Although the eggs going to the totems might present a problem there because they kind of detonate on their own. But we should also make sure that we get one of these urn pads in here. On the outside of the shield there, should be fine. Oh, but now we have blobs bringing eggs. That's not good. Oh, and they're gonna be targeting the mines. I don't have snipers over there. Need to get those set up quickly. Come on, get that one, get that one. Oh, got the egg at least. Oh, and got the blob right before it reached the mine. That was close. I need more network going up over here. Okay, so with all the towers that we have, we should be able to place mines on the rest of these tiles here, and they all should reach, which looks to be the case. And there's just one spot where mine can't go. I think this is okay, honestly. But man, that really puts us in deficit already. Thankfully, the generation is able to keep up with it because those mines do a whole lot of good for us. And we'll make sure to get urns available in all of these spots because there's so many that aren't even buried. Okay, that spore is currently a threat, and now I don't have missiles because I didn't have ARG for a little bit there. Please build very quickly. It's not gonna build quickly enough, is it? At least there's a lot of anti-creeper in here. Oh, and that targeted the mine directly, and oh, okay, the anti-creeper thankfully took care of it all on its own. But I really don't want that to happen again. Okay, wow, the anti-creeper is already washing up over the volcano, but it quickly gets beat back because of how much creeper is being made. So what I want to do to help that out is get a runway going with some AC bombers. Then we can get anti-creeper going from the other way. And it's not enough that we wash over the volcano entirely, there's all the enemies that we have to nullify too, and the totems to activate. So we should probably get our network going down into the valley there, setting up a whole series of pylons like we do. But getting down there is a little difficult, isn't it? Unless we go down around the outside here So we're getting these resources now. Okay, there's another spore going that way, but we have missiles now, so I'm not worried about that anymore. And I really should be moving up the snipers when I can, because now the blobs are going to be targeting the pylons like they do. Thankfully, I did have enough snipers to take them out, but the blob got that pylon. At least now we're giving lift tick over to this totem here, and now we have a solid defense setup right here. That's also going to wash out all of the anti-creeper that we have. I think that's fine, and we can also get snipers set up right here to take care of the blobs that go this way, as well as more missile launchers. And then we'll see if we can get the pylons going down this way. Okay, now it looks like the anti-creeper has reached a stopping point here because of just how much creeper is building up on this side. Oh, I don't have missiles over here. No. That's okay, that's what all the anti-creepers for. I'll set one up anyway. But now we have all these anti-creeper bombers here. So I'm going to have them basically just target the breeder tile here. Actually, instead of just one, I should have a few going in some different spots so we can get this whole range covered. Away they go, flying over the creeper and dropping right on the tile, which should kick in almost instantly. Okay, maybe not instantly, but it should be soon. Come on, breeder tile, you're making me look stupid, which is not hard to do, but still. Okay, now it's going. And yeah, they could just keep raining down like that. So now we have anti-creeper attacking from this side. Very good. Oh, and I guess something took out the pylon that was right here. That's annoying. Gonna need to bring in more snipers. Or at least hopefully that one can get set up and be attacking.
No.
Come on, be attacking. Get the energy. Oh, it took out the pylon right there. That's annoying. At least our defenses are holding up everywhere else. And I definitely want to emphasize the snipers over in this direction because this is where the blob nests are, which is already covered with a lot of eggs. And they have a dark tower here. So we need to nullify that before we can even set up nullifiers over here, which to that end, there's this beacon. So we'll need to work our way towards the dark tower with this. And then also get a mini rift set up next to the base. And then we work on getting one set up over here, which I will also disable the AC blocking. Okay, now this totem is activated. Good. That means more missiles can go in right here. Okay, our snipers seem to lose energy pretty quickly, and there also is no second sniper here. That's a problem. I guess I could also set up the mini rifts in the totem areas. That should be helpful if there was, you know, ground to put it in. There, now it works right here. And we do have a lot of ARG to use as well. It really is interesting how the flow of anti-creeper is just creating a box around the volcano. It's kind of cool. And it's also good for me because this is starting to look too easy. Good, now we have the mini rifts over here. That's gonna be really helpful for these forward defenses. Can I get rockets? I can get rockets too. I should definitely get these going. Matter of fact, I might set up this area over here to be where our rocket pads are, because there's a lot of room to put them in. So we'll just get those planned right now. And then we'll also plan for a mini rift to be next to these nodes here. Just setting up these plans very early. Actually, that's a good opportunity to put in these porters, so I can just deliver the energy over there. So to that end, let's have it deliver ARG straight over to the mini rift. Then I don't have to worry about building over there. And then we'll also get a mini rift going right here, but we'll focus on building this one first. There goes the first delivery. Delivering right in range of the thing there. I don't even know how much it gives. 50? Is that the maximum? That looks to be the maximum, but at least we can repeat it. So it's just 4 deliveries that need to go over there. Oh, but now we have creeper that is reaching this shield. That is not good. Let's get a cannon going right here. The anti-creeper is doing pretty good so far, but all those waves of creeper are gonna look pretty dangerous in a little bit. I'm starting to understand the appeal of these things. That is very good delivery system. And there goes the next ARG delivery right here. And then once this is complete, yes, we have a working mini rift right at everything that we need. Beautiful. Okay, now let's shift the delivery point over to this mini rift. And then also make sure we have defenses over here because this is going to be a special target for the blobs now. But look at all of that energy going towards building the rocket pads. That is amazing. Okay, I'm watching the blobs go out and it doesn't look like any are targeting over here yet, so that's good news. And it's a good thing we have massive amounts of generation because these rockets take so long to make. Ooh, but the other pad we built is launching them now. Very good. Okay, since we do have access to some of these crystals over here, let's get this refinery going, or maybe 2 of them. Make sure they're protected. Look at all of the eggs that are at the top of this volcano. Oh man, I have a really bad idea. Hey, but now we have this mini rift in place. Excellent. Now, where else can we send a delivery thing to? I don't know if there's anywhere that's going to be effective. If these totems are exposed, I could just deliver lift hook straight to them. Oh yes, but now we have all the rockets being made too. I feel like this would put us in a lift tick deficit if we didn't have so many going right now. But now I'm not really seeing a use for the porter anymore, so I think we can retire this. Oh yes, and we got another rocket going over here. How many more rocket pads can we build over here? Just gain as many rockets as we can. This is gonna be so bad. And this cannon is actually doing a pretty good job of keeping the creeper at bay. Very nice. So now what I want to do is give the anti-creeper a bit of an advantage getting into this area here. So would just doing a rain on this area be enough? That way the anti-creeper can float into more of these tiles that are neutral breeder. Hopefully a rain will soften him up enough. I want to see how far I can get without needing to build anything down here. And this is actually looking really good. The anti-creeper is starting to flow in. Hopefully it just doesn't get overwhelmed too quickly, which is getting overwhelmed too quickly. Ooh, but now we have rockets launching over here and quite a few of them at once. That's already 3 orbitals for us. Very nice. And there goes some more. We're gonna have a conversion in no time. Next thing I want to do is revamp the planes over here because we don't need the AC bombers anymore. I want to bring in the regular ones, and we can also retire this pylon so we have more room to put in bombers. And since we're retiring that, we're gonna get a mini rift over here so the energy doesn't have to travel to this mini rift over here. And now with all of these bombers, which this is quite a few of them, I want these guys to be just doing an entire carpet bombing over here. Oh man, and we have enough for a conversion. All those eggs right there, this is gonna be so messy, but I mean, I feel like I gotta. And man, watching all these bombers go is actually super nice. Just a full crisscross pattern. Okay, but this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drop a conversion right here and then immediately hit it with a singularity so the things don't go anywhere. Okay, yep, that's a lot of energy. There actually wasn't as many eggs popping as I thought it was gonna be. But at least we're keeping all the creeper flowing out in one point, so maybe this might help the anti-creeper flow in there. Ooh, but the bombers are working the creeper all the way down to the breeder tile. This is beautiful. Now the anti-creeper flows in, and we should start dominating this. Okay, now we will have to build down here so we can get into this dark tower area. So let's start getting our towers down that far, and then maybe bringing in a sniper because there's a lot of eggs over here. Oh, there was a blob going this way. Did you see that? Oh, yep, and there's blobs going that way. Good thing I built defenses over here, which there's not a lot of room on the cliff here to put in snipers. So we can get one over here at least, and towers can reach over there. And then this sniper will give to an urn because we have some available. Okay, now the bombers need a reorganization because they successfully cleared out that area. So we'll have you guys bombing this entire area because at least you guys can see it. And the sniper is clearing out all of the eggs, which is unleashing a dangerous amount of creeper, but that's what the bombers are for. Or, oh, maybe they can't see it. So we really need the beacons going. We must light the beacons. Oh dear, yep, that is, okay, that's taking out that sniper there. Fall back. I wonder if we can move the beacons once they're placed, but oh man, that is a lot of creeper right there. Okay. Need to get a line of attackers up here now. Actually, forget these ones. We need mortars up there. All right, mortars, you got a lot of work to do because of my stupid decisions. At least the anti-creeper over here is looking really strong. It's also a pretty fun rhythm that the mortars have going. Okay, so now the creeper is being beat back. The anti-creeper can flow down better. Now we'll be more cautious about this, while also getting the beacons in place so our bombers can actually see. Oh, we are currently deprived of lift tick. Oh, we lost this refinery over here? And it looks like we are also losing ground. That's not good. I guess we do need weapons over here after all. Something must have got destroyed. We are running dangerously close to losing this refinery. At least we have mortars in place now. And let's give some of these mortars the urn power so they have better range. There we go. That's working a lot better. Oh, that is weird. The anti-creeper is into the darkness now. Oh, did a blob get the missile launcher? Oh, yikes. They must have gotten the cannon too. We are losing ground over here. That is not good. Yeah, I guess because we're below the emission limit for the creeper, then it's gonna be pumping out more. That's not a good thing. But if the anti-creeper is reaching into the darkness, then maybe we don't need to have the bombers over here so then we can redirect them to the north here where we were losing ground. And thankfully they all are able to go over there right away because they haven't dropped anything really. There, now they have something to do. Man, that is a lot of bombs dropping at once. Maybe going overboard with the rocket pads was not a great idea, but it also doesn't help that we lost this refinery spot right here. And there is another one down here that I would like to have. So here, we'll trash this rocket pad and then maybe reduce the amount of rocket pads over here so that there isn't as many that's being worked on at once. That should save on our liftic supply, and now we can put in this pylon here so that these refineries actually have connection to them. And the anti-creeper has taken over this entire area. Nice. Oh yes, and more liftic is going to the beacon. And now the beacon is lit. Can we move the beacon? Ooh, we can. Oh, this is nice. Let's just move it right into here. So now this entire area around the Dark Tower is visible, which should mean we can build pylons down to it, or maybe from up here. Actually, the terrain here is pretty rough for that, so let's just continue with our towers. Getting them all around the blob nest here. And can one nullifier hit 3 things? I think it can, which would work really well right there if the beacon wasn't there. There, now one nullifier can hit all 3 of those things. Oh gosh, those blobs got dangerously close. And they actually ran over where the nullifier was going. That's annoying. And the eggs are constantly being delivered over here too. That is also dangerous for the nullifier, but now it's built. And just like that, the Dark Tower and the blob nests are eliminated, or nullified. Beautiful. So now we have 3 enemies nullified out of the 11. It should be a lot easier now that we don't have to worry about the blobs. So now we can get our tower network going up to this totem. Hopefully the anti-creeper can keep that away. Ooh, but we do have access to this refinery down here. Whoa. Oh, hey, I guess we took over enough things that the delegate is charging up. Cool. So we're done with that objective, or we are losing it again. Okay, getting a little ahead of yourself there, but we almost have enough for it. I guess we just have to keep it. Oh man, speaking of keeping it, we are losing this. Need a cannon built up right here, as well as, you know what, we'll earn supply it. And we'll earn supply this mortar. There we go, now it's charging up better. And it is activated, beautiful. Sending off a weird ball of energy. All right, now let's get ourselves in position for this refinery spot down here. And we can actually connect to it from up here. That looks closer. It also might be worth it to just get a mini rift set up right here. Oh good, this tower is active. Now let's get some cannons in place to beat back the creeper that's here. Okay, now the planes are doing a really good job of helping the anti-creeper take over here. So now where's a good spot for the bombers to go? Maybe across the middle here. So now where's a good spot for the bombers to go? Maybe across the middle here. Good a spot as any. They have a lot of ground to cover. And we lost that sniper there, but that's okay. We don't need the sniper anymore. There's no eggs that are gonna be going over here. So here, oh dear, we're losing more things. We lost the mini rift over there? Oh, that's just annoying. Need the pylon to go back here now. Okay, so yeah, we really need things to go down. Thankfully, we have a lot of orbitals, so let's bring in some rains down on all of these things. Just everywhere. Oh my goodness, this volcano is having a really bad day today, and I am here for it. This is beautiful, but I feel like the creeper's gonna double back like tenfold. So how do we fight an uphill battle here? We have a lot of eggs to go through as well. Sniper is definitely not the way to go. Oh, but I tell you what, there is a lot of space over here to set up another runway with enough room on, actually we can set up a few runways. Might as well, back-to-back runways. Surely that won't cause issues. And then we just get a whole lot of bombers lined up on both sides. Thankfully, that's easy to do. This is gonna be so many bombers. We're actually getting pretty close to this totem here. So let's start setting up some things. Oh, we're actually in a deficit right now. Oh, because I said everything to build at once. Yeah, that might not have been a great idea, but at least we have a lot of real estate to set up towers. Okay, so even though we gave ourselves a massive deficit there, wow, whoa, okay. We're getting all the bombers fueled up at once, or built at once, and now they're being fueled at once. That is a lot of energy. Just need to get all the towers going that we can. And, oh weird, the bombers built before the runways did. I didn't think that would happen. But now we have all these runways going over here, and all the bombers are fully stocked. So oh man, this is gonna be a huge attack force we have going here. This is 27 units just on one side. And they're all gonna be, whoa! They're gonna be going across all of the volcano from totem to totem. And this other side will be doing the same thing, crossing the other way. Hopefully none of the airplanes collide. 27 units over here. And yep, they're gonna be going this way. Like, it's wrong to say I don't need this runway over here, but I'm not too sure where to put them. Maybe they can be like a special task force to specifically target the middle of the volcano. Ooh, but look at this. We freed up a lot of the totem over here, so we should be able to build to it and get the lift tick generated there. Not generated, fueled there. Even though, wow, we are not creating a lot of it. So we should probably dial back the rockets even more, I think. Or no, there's lift tick going to the totem. Plus, this is a one-time charge, so we don't have to worry about it. Oh, yes, and more anti-creepers filling in over here. Look at the lack of creeper on top of this volcano now. There used to be so much, and there's so many eggs that are popping too. We're just gonna drop in a whole lot more rains right on top of the volcano. Try to decipher this Venn diagram. Okay, now that we're moving up, we should definitely take advantage of this opportunity and get up to these totems, stemming out from all of the corners of the pre-existing totems. Okay, we did a lot of good against the volcano here, but it's definitely not gonna sit idle, or I guess dormant. Oh no, that egg went right on top of that tower there. That's the one that was fueling this thing with lift tick. Oh wait, this one can also fuel with lift tick, as long as the totem is exposed, which thankfully it is. Look at all of these planes flying around. It's like a swarm of gnats. Oh, and I guess the tower went down over here. That's too bad. But now I have absolutely no lift tick going at all. These totems are being so slow to power up now. We have this one powered up, and now we have this one powered up. All the totems are powered up, and okay, there goes another orb into space. Oh man, right before this totem is about to be overtaken again. But now we have a lot of forward advance. Oh wait, this thing just get broken? It just got broken. I didn't think that could happen, but now we have it again, so we're gonna set up more mortars in here. And there's a sniper over here that had an urn attached to it, right? I was pretty sure there was, and also that was a very weird explosion sound. There's this mortar here that isn't being used. Let's move you up so you can get right in the heart of the action. And it would be fun to get one nullifier in the middle of all of that, but that's gonna be very difficult to do, especially with all the emitters pumping out every half second. So we're just gonna work our way into the middle. We can get a nullifier going here, which would be good. Disabling 2 at a time, I think, is the way to go, as long as we have towers going in there. And it'd actually be a good idea to set up missiles right here, I just realized, to really shut down the spores as they get launched. Okay, now we have range to get a nullifier going here, as long as a creeper stays away. And we still need a tower to reach this one. But there we go, now we have a nullifier powered up over here. So this emitter is taken out. Oh man, but the eggs are beaten back. We need to defend the nullifier. We can't lose ground here. Actually, why do we need to set up cannons? We have aircraft everywhere. It might be good to just select all these and then have them all just drop on a single point here, because we can do that. I also don't know what those crazy explosion sounds are, but oh my goodness! That is so many! That is so many bombs being dropped right here. Oh my goodness. I can't believe this is working. Like, I'm glad that it's working, but my goodness. How close can I get a nullifier now? Okay, right there. At least partially. Just need to nullify these 3. Oh, and keep the, nullifier alive long enough. But the eggs are still detonating like they do, because there's still 30 of them. But my gosh, I can't believe how many planes are in the air right now. One more nullifier about to be powered up right here. There's like no creeper being present anymore. It's all being destroyed too fast. There we go, that's more nullified. So all there's left is one emitter. And it got so quiet because the creeper can't even generate faster than the anti-creep can destroy it. Oh man. And when creeper does get emitted, there's like 50 planes to drop on it right away. This is excessive force, and I am here for it. And the last emitter gets nullified. So we have successfully made this volcano dormant. So now our lab can rift jump away, and we are out of here. Easily the best method to suppress a volcano. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. That map was actually recommended by one of you guys, so if you have other ones you want to see, then make sure to let me know. Thank you for watching, and sub to Intern. And I'd like to thank the channel members, including Bread, Ancient Elixir 1, Corby Farm, Dakota, Donamoto, DV on X, Lucas, Matthew, Hateful Harold, Peggy Sue, Droop Along, Angel, Lily Bites, The Mine Within, DeGarity, Sands, Isaac, and Miguel.